Welcome to the channel, everyone. This is Stuck in the Kernfield, where we explore the oddities of living in the part of Illinois that isn't Chicago. Today's video is a continuation of the strange names given to Illinois towns. So here are 9 more horrible names you'll find across Illinois. Number 9. Bennold. This is an example of narcissism at its finest. The town was founded in 1903 by a guy named Benjamin L. Dorsey, so he decided to name it after himself. He was apparently really bad at naming things, though. A normal person might have gone with something a bit more traditional, maybe Dorsey or Dorseytown. Not this guy. He used the first 3 letters of his first name and then his middle and last initials, giving the town a name that is hard for some people to pronounce. Bennold is located in Macoupin County on the western side of the state. They have a population of 1,566 residents at the time of the last census. And an interesting point of history is that Bennold is the site of a meteorite landing in 1938. This was only the 3rd time that had happened in Illinois since records started being kept. Number 8. Pocahontas. Pocahontas is a village of 784 in Bond County. The village was originally called Hickory Grove, and then at some point in time they changed it to Amity. Then in 1850 the name changed to Pocahontas with an O. 5 years later, they changed the O to an A and it became Pocahontas. And one could be forgiven for thinking the village was named after the Native American girl in the history books, but the name actually comes from a coal company, Pocahontas Coal. This was very much a mining community until 1940, when the last mine closed down. The town grew stagnant as a result, and the high school ended up getting demolished in the 1950s. Country singer Gretchen Wilson referenced growing up in the village with her song Pocahontas Proud. And recently, a few new businesses have started popping up, so Pocahontas may turn things around. Number 7. Time. Time is a village in Pike County with a whopping 22 residents as of the 2010 census. That was down from 29 in 2000. It was originally called Hardin Township, and I couldn't find any information on when or why the name changed, but the village slogan, which was implemented in 1910, is Time Marches On. I suggest an alternative slogan. How about the town Time forgot? In the late 1800s, Time had around 120 residents, as well as 4 stores, a blacksmith shop, and a flouring mill. Today, there isn't much left in Time. They have a 2-story gazebo that they call the bandstand and a croquet course. There's also a 2-room schoolhouse that has been sitting empty since 1950, and that's about it. Number 6. Sublette. The village of Sublette is located in Lee County in the northern part of the state. It was previously known as Hanno in the 1850s. At that time, it was named after a town in what was then Prussia. A map from 1855 shows the name of the village as Sublette, spelled S-O-U-B-L-E-T-T-E. 2 years later, the spelling was changed to S-U-B-L-E-T-T-E by an act of the state legislature. The theory behind the name is that it was actually the French name Sublette, which then became Americanized to Sublette. The village has, in recent years, restored their downtown business area to how it looked in the 1920s, complete with wrought iron railings and antique streetlights. The village seems to be focused on getting tourism dollars, as they have an annual farm toy and antique tractor show in March and annual car shows in May and September. And they're also within a 10-mile radius of 5 different campgrounds, so campers pass through the area regularly. Number 5. Lost Nation. Lost Nation is an unincorporated area in Ogle County in northern Illinois. Around 700 people live in the community. It is home to an 18-hole golf course, pro shop, and cocktail lounge. It is assumed that the name of Lost Nation is rooted in Native American history, but no records exist as to how or when the name was adopted. Number 4. Birds. Birds used to be a village in Lawrence County, but it disincorporated in 2009, so I guess now it's just a community. It is located in the southeastern part of Illinois, and as far as I can tell, the only thing in the area is a Methodist church. I couldn't find any historical data on where the name came from. It sounds like someone was just looking around them and took the first thing they saw to be a good name for a village. It was like, hey look, birds! Number 3. Hometown. Everyone has heard the phrase hometown USA, but there is actually a hometown Illinois located in Cook County, which is part of the Chicagoland area in northern Illinois. It had a population of 4,349 in 2010. The town was developed in 1953 by Joseph Marion to provide affordable housing to the former soldiers who returned after World War II. By the end of the 50s, there were around 7,000 people living in the town. Then in 1967, hometown was the site of a tornado that destroyed 86 homes. Number 2, Cave-In Rock. Cave-In Rock is a village in Hardin County with a population of 318. It was named after a cave in a rock on the banks of the Ohio River. Very original. It was first known as Rock and Cave, but they apparently decided to switch the words around to arrive at the exact same meaning. The cave and surrounding area was used as a refuge for frontier outlaws beginning as early as 1790. And number 1, Goofy Ridge. Goofy Ridge is part of Quiver Township in Macon County. They have a population of around 350. The area was known to be a hangout for notorious people like Al Capone, bootleggers, and moonshiners during the Prohibition days. Local legend states the name came from an incident that happened one night after some men had way too much to drink. A local game warden was boasting that he wasn't so drunk that he couldn't shoot a walnut off someone's head, and then some daring individual volunteered. The warden took aim and shot the walnut right off, and then someone else in the audience remarked that it was a goofy thing to do, and the name stuck. Alright, so that was the last 9 of the terrible town names in Illinois. Join us next time when we discuss reasons people should move out of Illinois. Until then, I remain stuck in the Kernfield. And remember, if you liked this, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you have an Illinois-related topic you'd like to see covered, please leave a comment and I'll see what I can do. Again, thanks for watching.